Seshat, the Global History Databank, is a massive database of historical and archaeological data. Its purpose is to be able to see the macro patterns that characterize historical processes. And its purpose is to use the data to test various theories we have which explain why things went one way or the other in history. Why do we need a data bank? We need a data bank because enormous amount of information about past societies that is collectively known to the thousands of historians and archaeologists is not very easy to get at. This information is scattered over thousands of publications, some in the regular literature, others in gray literature, in some of the handwritten notes, and much of it is actually locked in the brains of individual scientists. Our job is to gather this huge amount of information and put it in a form that would be computer readable. And that will ensure that we will be able to analyze this data both to determine what are the great patterns in history and to test various explanations for these patterns.
Seshat is our large-scale historical database, and the idea is that we want to capture information about past societies going as far back in time as probably the Neolithic. And the key difference about Seshat from maybe other sources of information in history and archaeology is that it's a systematic database, and that we're capturing information about past societies in a systematic way, where we have a defined set of variables and we have defined ways of coding them up. So Seshat allows us to create large-scale databases that allow us to compare different regions of the world over long time periods. And that's going to be really crucial for testing many different hypotheses about the human past and how what's happened in the past has created the world we live in today.
So to me, Seshat is the primary home to test social sciences theories and long-standing historiographical debates with historical and archaeological data. I think the key innovation is that it creates a level playing field that allows it to bring all the data necessary to test those rival theories, in a structured format and not favoring one theory over the others.
Seshat is an Egyptian deity, a goddess. Her name comes from the ancient Egyptian word to write. It's a feminized noun from that, so she who writes is what her name means. But she's in charge of writing, really of the technical aspects of writing and recording. She records the name, the number of years each king has in his reign. For example, she's in charge of keeping track of calendars. So sort of technical aspects of writing and cataloging and recording. She was deified for obvious reasons. This is how the early Egyptian state sort of arose. Very important to get at keeping track of records and cataloging things. And she really is a goddess, perhaps the first goddess in the world of what we now call databases.